What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And as you guys can see, once again, I am outside with it on this beautiful but hot day here in Dallas, Texas, man. And I haven't been out here in a minute. I haven't filmed a video in a good little minute. And the weather's been up and down. I had the sniffles. It's been raining, but it's still hot out here. It's a windy day. It feels fantastic out here, and the sun is shining on me. Y'all already know when the sun is just shining on me like this, the skin is glistening. Y'all already know this is about to be a fantastic video, and y'all already seen the title, so y'all already know what we're about to talk about. You may have an idea about what we're about to talk about, but before we jump into today's topic, man, the 5 key principles for the modern man, my first ever book. It is well written and it is a guide for men to jumpstart their life. You may not know where you fit in at, you may not know where to start. Hey, the 5 key principles for the modern man, it will get you on the path that you need to get on, guys. And it's now available on Amazon in paperback, and you can also get that on Kindle. And if you just want to chat with me, you need some kind of coaching call, you need me to hook some chords up to you to spark you back to life, hey, the link is in the description. We can set something up. And memberships, they starting at 99 cents, guys. 99 cents. You better get in before the prices go up. If you just want to support the channel, or if you want to see more private videos, a more, private look into who I am as a person, hey, join the memberships, man. And make sure you also subscribe to the second channel, the After Pill 2.0. The link is also down there in the description. And without further ado, enough of that. Enough of the advertisements. As y'all seen from the title, yes, yes, I said it. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but yeah, give them something to hate, man. Give everybody something to hate, right? If what's the saying? If you have no haters, then you must not be doing anything right, right? And people hate for a variety of different reasons. And honestly, we stay in a very hating environment nowadays. Everybody's a hater. It is normal to be a hater now, right? It is normal. It is normal to be a hater. It is normal to hate on your friend. It is normal to hate on your family members. It is normal to hate on your coworkers. It is normal to hate on the dang on rabbit who just ain't they not doing nothing but jumping around. It's normal. It's normal. But don't just get hated on just for nothing, right? Don't just get hated on just for being normal, right? Give they ass something to hate on because they're gonna hate regardless. People are gonna find something to hate about you regardless, right? It can be your smile, right? It can be the shades that you put on, right? It can be the fact that you're on YouTube, you're doing something different, right? It's the fact that you don't want to work a 9 to 5 job long term. You want to be an entrepreneur, right? It's the fact that you talk in an intelligent manner, right? It could be the fact that you pause when you speak because you're actually using your brain. You're thinking before the words come out of your mouth, right? It can be a variety of things. But people are going to hate regardless. Why? Because people are miserable. People are miserable. People are upset at the lives that they created, right? Or some people may be upset about the lives that were handed down to them. But regardless, people are going to hate. So give their ass something to hate on, right? I remember once upon a time, people didn't pay me no mind, right? People didn't pay me no mind at all. Women weren't looking my way. I was off the radar. Men didn't see me as a threat, right? I was a nobody. I was a nobody. Who the fuck cares about who Gerard is? Who Gerard is? Who the fuck cares about what Gerard is doing? Who cares? Fuck him, right? But once I started getting into shape, just that was just the first thing. Once I started getting in shape, now everybody wants to pay attention, right? When I started putting that work in, now everybody want to pay attention, right? When my body started looking better than 99.9% of people, now everybody want to pay attention. The girls didn't pay me no mind. The women didn't pay me no mind. They didn't want to fuck with me back then, right? But now those same chicks, if they see me today, they have a totally different attitude, right? Women can't wait to be in my presence now. Women can't wait. But back then, they were scurrying away from me, right? Back then, the men didn't see me as a threat. Look at that scrawny ass motherfucker. He not gonna do nothing. He ain't about nothing. Fuck him. We cooler than him. Now they see me, it's a whole different story, right? When I first started YouTube, everybody laughed, right? I remember telling people that I was gonna start this channel. I remember telling people like what I wanted these topics to be about, right? But now that the channel has blew up now look at them. Where they at now? Where they at now? Fuck them. Fuck them. Right? Everybody's gonna laugh at you until you actually pull it off. Right? Back then, I didn't have, everything together. Back then, I didn't have the body game. I didn't have the looks game. I wasn't successful at anything. Right? I wasn't doing anything. But now that I'm doing something, now that I'm seeing the results, right? Now that the work, all those years that I was doing shit for free, all those years I was in the basement working, doing what I was supposed to do, had my head down. Women weren't paying me no mind. Other dudes weren't paying me no mind. I was the laughing stock. I was the joke. Right? I was the fucking joke. They weren't paying me no attention. I wasn't a threat. But now I'm a motherfucking threat. So give them something to hate on. So this message is for all the guys who may be down and out, all the guys who may be thinking about quitting. Right? Or for the guys who haven't put in the work and you still have haters, right? Because people are going to hate for anything. We stay in the hating environment. Everybody's a hater. Everybody's a hater. People hate the way somebody else breathes. People hate the way somebody else talk. People hate everything, right? People hate the way other people look. People hate what somebody else driving, right? You're driving too slow, they hate you. You're driving too fast, they hate you, right? What you wear, what kind of shoes are those? They hate you, right? Give them something to hate. There's no sense of sitting around being unsuccessful. That makes no sense. People are still going to hate you, right? So why get hated on and still be broke? Why get hated on and still be a fat slob, right? Why get hated on and not be successful? You might as well be successful, find something to be successful at, and kill their ass, right? Put the work in. Do what you need to do. Because I'm telling you, the hate is not going to stop. I know you think it's going to stop. I know if you think, if you hide up under a rock, it's going to stop. People are going to hate that you're hiding up under a rock, right? People are going to hate you regardless. It doesn't matter what you do. There's no running from it. There's no hiding from it. Where's my water? Where's my water? I got to take a sip of water. It ain't no hiding. So today I want you to ask yourself, are you willing to start today? Are you willing to put in the work today? Knowing that people are going to hate regardless of what you do. Because I know you were probably somewhere sitting, well, if I stay quiet, maybe they won't notice me. If you stay quiet, they're going to hate you for staying quiet. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about quiet people. They always observing. So they're gonna hate you. They're gonna hate that you don't have any beans to spill, right? They're gonna hate the fact that you're not talking. Who this guy think he is to not be in this conversation? Why isn't he talking to us? Why isn't he acting like one of us? They're gonna find something, right? The fact that you're healthy, right? The fact that you're healthy, people are gonna hate that you're healthy. I can't count on my fingers the amount of times I've encountered people who get mad at the fact that I work out. They get mad at the fact that I look at labels, right? When I'm in a store, I look at labels, I look at the ingredients. I like to look at what's in this substance before it goes in my body, right? You would think that people just do that, right? You would think that people would care about themselves enough to actually look at things before like putting it in their body. But people don't. People don't. People don't like to think. People would rather other people think for them, and they wonder why we living in the times that we're living in. People are fatter than ever. People are overweight, right? People are dying from all kinds of preventable diseases, but they look at me like I'm the problem. Motherfucker, you are the problem, right? People love to point the finger. Like I said, we stay in that hating environment. Everybody's a fucking hater. Everybody. And there's no getting around it, right? There's no getting around this shit. Hating is an American travesty. Hating is a part of the American culture. You ain't American if you ain't hating, right? We don't stay in an environment where we look at the next man who's improving himself as something to aspire to be. Shit, I got haters all in the comment section. People want to discredit me. People want to talk down on me. People want to find any reason, like I said, any reason to hate because I'm giving them a reason to hate, right? It's just one motherfucker I work with. This is one motherfucker I work with. I'm gonna tell you this story, right? Short story. He's a trainer, right? He's a trainer, and this motherfucker he I know he hate black people. I know he hate black people. He always saying little slick little undertone little comments and stuff like that. Always saying something slick, right? And I don't he think I don't notice. It's either he think I don't notice or just don't give a fuck, whichever one. But he speaks in that way because he's trying to get under my skin, right? Me just being there bother him, right? Me just looking how I look bother him. He mad. He's mad that I talk with sense. He's mad that I talk with intelligence. He's nothing but, trailer park fucking trash. Trailer park trash. The bottom of the barrel motherfucker. Right? And those motherfuckers, they like to believe that they're high and mighty. They can't stand another motherfucker, especially if they're a different color or from a different culture. They can't stand when a motherfucker is smarter than them, look better than them, body look better than them. They can't stand that shit. So he has to try in every way to discredit me or other people that may look like me. So he says things in a way to discredit, basically where I come from or who I am, or at least he thinks that's what he's doing. But little do he know, I play the long game, baby. I play the long game. I'ma checkmate your ass up out of here. Right? I like to play chess. I don't play checkers. Checkers is too quick. I like to play chess. I actually like to think. Right? And that's the reason why I don't react as fast. Right? But his whole goal is to get a reaction out of me. And whoever's watching this video, you may face a similar, situation. It may not be, based on that, but it may be a similar situation, right? a coworker or a friend or a family member, they trying to say stuff to get you to react. They're trying to say stuff to get you out of character. Why? Because they hate who you are. You may be doing something that they can't do. You may be doing something that they can't fathom, right? You may be doing something that they always wanted to do, right? The only people that react are the people who believe what that person is saying, right? There's no reason to react if you aren't that person. There's no reason to react if you don't believe what they're saying. There's no reason to react if you don't care for what they're saying. I don't care about what that motherfucker's saying as long as he don't get out of pocket. I got certain things that I'm not willing to cross. He ain't crossed those lines yet, right? Now, once people cross those lines, now it's a different story. But he ain't crossed no kind of lines that's gonna give me a reason to react, right? He can talk all he wants to. He can talk in undertones all he wants to, right? But just know I see you, and I know most of these people, they're bitches anyway, right? You can look in their eyes. I looked in his eyes. He's a bitch, right? If you're a man, look into if you face one of these situations or a similar or situation like it, but not in that way, just look in their eyes, right? It will tell you everything you need to know. Most of them will fold. Look in their eyes. You know what I'm talking about. Look in their eyes, and most of those motherfuckers will fold. And that gives me the greatest satisfaction. I don't have to do anything else, right? Listen, I don't pick on the weak. I don't pick on people I know I can dominate. I don't pick on people that I know any given day outside of work, outside of a controlled environment that I can get gone. Man, I'm not studying those people. I'm not studying people like that because I know in real life, the work environment is not real life. People get away with a whole bunch of stuff in the work environment, right? But as far as real life, a lot of those people wouldn't dare. And even if they would dare, they had to get knocked off, right? They had to get clean knocked off, right? But I say all that to say, you know, just give them something to hate because people are going to hate regardless. I don't have to say a word. I don't have to do anything, right? People are just going to do what they do. People are going to be people. Flawed human beings are just going to be flawed human beings on any given day, right? And I love it, honestly. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I love it. I love the hate. I love when people are bothered unwarranted by me. I love it because that means I'm doing something right. They see it, right? And there's nothing a person like that can say or do because I'm listen, the reason that they feel like they can say something to you, the reason why they're so bothered by you anyway, because you are better than them. Let's start calling a spade a spade. You're better than them. And I know that I'm better than him, right? He's somebody that's gonna live and die at that 9 to 5 job, never doing anything else in his life, just living and breathing work. That's all he gonna do. That's all he care about. That's all he's gonna live for, fucking work. And mind you, this guy's like 50 something years old. He's gonna live and die work, right? People like that, fuck them. They'll be dead soon anyway, right? And not saying that because he's 50. 50 is still quite young, but people who don't take care of themselves, take care of their body and all that stuff, who hold in such hate, hate also, hate also lowers your age expectancy, your life expectancy, right? So for all you people who hold on so much anger who hold on to so much hate, who just hateful human beings, it's gonna lower your life expectancy, right? So who gives a fuck? Let them die. They're gonna die anyway, right? And you guys who watching this video, you gotta start admitting when you're better than somebody, right? A lot of you are better than people. I'm better than a lot of people. You can call me cocky, you can call me whatever you want to. I'm better than a lot of motherfuckers, right? Because I put the work in. I'm putting in the work, right? I'm doing more than one thing. I'm not relying on a motherfucking job to get me by. I'm not relying on no job to put food on my table, right? Yes, I'm working a job, you know, for a variety of different reasons, but that's not all you need to rely on. You need to rely on yourself. And when I say rely on yourself, you need to be creating other things outside of a 9 to 5, outside of a corporation, outside of somebody handing you a steady paycheck, right? That's what you need to be doing, because at any given moment, this shit can disappear. And I understand that, right? So put in the work, guys, and give their ass something to hate. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's an after pill. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.